Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake Hampton and trying to bring you some life in the triathlon endurance space. I've not made a video in a while, but I am clear-headed. I'm back. I thought it was a great week to get restarted. 2 years ago, the idea of putting out YouTube videos was something I really wanted to do, and I got started while we were on vacation at Hilton Head Island. Put out a series about a solo marathon paired with strength training, and then last week we were back at Hilton Head for our family vacation, and I thought, man, I haven't put a video out in 6 months and it is way past time that I get back to this. So recorded a bit. I am a few months into training for Chattanooga Ironman in September. It's September 25th. I've got about 3 months, just under 3 months now, to finish my preparations, finish up my base work. I'm about to go into building and then race prep phase. So the training for me so far has been up and down. I started training kind of in the winter and probably ramped up a little too soon, and mentally just was over it. So back in March decided, hey, I'm not going to do the Ironman. I'm just going to take my losses. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to put in the effort. I took about 8 weeks off where all I did was a little bit of running and some strength training, and it was just in the back of my mind during all that. So in May it hit me, I'm like, hey, I've got just enough time. If I really work hard and I want to get a finish in this Ironman, I better get restarted on it. So I carried in a little bit of fitness from my earlier efforts in the year. I had definitely lost some, especially the endurance on the bike was not there like it was. I was able to do like 3.5 hours on the bike. Now, you know, starting back at an hour was going to be tough, and so I've just been rebuilding that for the last 2 months, so May and June. Now it's July the 3rd. We just came back from vacation. I have been doing most of my rides on the trainer, and then over the last few weeks I've been able to get some outdoor rides on my road bike, several 40-mile rides, and they've felt really good. Running, I've been long run 10 to 12 miles. I'm running about 4 days a week, riding 3 or 4 days a week. I've gotten the pool for the last month, 1 or 2 days a week. I think I've swam a total of 5 times now, and I'm hoping to just increase that as I go over the next 3 months. And then still strength training 2 or 3 days a week. I did take the vacation week off. Normally I would try to work in some body weight and core stuff, and I really just decided, hey, I'm just going to swim, bike, run this week. So yeah, so I just wanted to take off some time from the strength training and just give my body, see how I hold up to just swimming and running and cycling, and then just playing with the kids and hanging out with the family, and took a nap almost every day. Vacation, and you know, we had some good weather at the beach, in the pool, and we had some bad weather where we kind of stayed inside, and we were able to find time to do some family things too. So overall vacation, great week. Anytime I can get away with, you know, friends or family, it's a really good reflective week, and just kind of down out of the normal routine, and we can just kind of be together. So yeah, last week I started off the week, we went down on Saturday after work, got there late. Sunday I got in a long run of about 11 miles, and then we went to the beach and the pool and just did a good bit of playing. Monday I got up and did a swim, and then we went to putt-putt. It was a beautiful day Monday early in the week. Not a whole lot of people were there, so it was really nice. Kids enjoyed it. We got in 18 holes of putt-putt golf.
Wait, can you? I'm gonna put it right here. So it...
Almost out. Line your butt up. Line your foot up. All right, good job, dude. 3's good.
I really wanted one. I really wanted one.
Maggie and I both made a hole in one. James came very close several times. I'm pretty sure Kristen came close.
Good job, Maggie. Look at that.
Oh! So we had a good time with the whole family out there. Monday afternoon got another run in. Just an easy 45-minute run. with some strides today. Swam this morning. I don't normally run the day on Monday. Today's Monday. I don't normally run Mondays because my long run is on Sunday. But I didn't do a strength workout today while we're on vacation, so I figured do an easy run and some core would be a good substitute. The challenge is always running easy enough on these recovery runs to not wear yourself out where it's negative work and hinders recovery for the rest of the week. Don't go swimming in that if you're in Hilton Head. And then on the Tuesday, I went for a bike ride and got in, I think, 43 miles. Hilton Head Island, it's a good place to ride. It's not necessarily my favorite just because there's a lot of traffic and a little space. But once you have a good loop, some of the side roads you can just kind of get to the riding, and enjoyed it, had fun there. And then on Wednesday, again, I was going to swim, ended up not swimming, just did a run. Wednesday we did an early pirate boat cruise, which was pretty fun. It was pretty bad weather. We got rained on and kind of soaking wet, waiting on the boat, and then we weren't sure if the boat was going to go out. Ultimately, the pirate ship did cruise, and as soon as we got out of the marina, the sun came out. It was sunny. We had a great time. Everybody dried out.
And guys, we are almost ready to set sail. We will know we're ready to set sail when we hear 4 really loud horn honks. Sorry. From our captain. So when he honks the horn 4 times, we'll know we're ready to go. You guys want to count to 4? Cheers, we got Jawbone Jay!
We're not having a match.
Maggie, we have Lady Maggie.
Saw a bunch of dolphins. Unfortunately, when I went to record the dolphins, I had it in time warp mode instead of video mode, and the dolphins were just like, when I went back to watch the videos, just like, hey, just like that. So again, 6 months off recording, you do, or I definitely have lost some of my know-how on what I'm doing to make these videos. Wednesday afternoon, went for a run. I think we did the pool again Wednesday, hung out. So James was a little sick Wednesday and Thursday. He had a little fever. He actually lost a tooth as well, so we finally pulled his second baby tooth. The tooth fairy does come on vacation, and apparently the tooth fairy at Hilton Head is pretty well off because she left James $10, and you know, if I got $10, I would be pretty excited, but when you're 6, probably doesn't mean quite as much for now. He'll be excited about that later. But yeah, so James lost a tooth, had a fever, moved into Thursday, went out for another ride, and actually was riding through there. I was doing an interval, and I rode up on a guy wearing a 3 mountain 3 state bib shorts, and you know, that's one of the rides we've used to do before it was canceled years ago. And I started talking to him like, hey, are you from Chattanooga? He's like, yeah, from right over the mountain. So met a guy named Paul. We went and met up with his buddy Todd. Got in about 40 miles on Thursday as well. Appreciate them towing me around because I'll admit I rode at the back the pretty much whole time that I was with them. Again, didn't know the roads as well, so I was kind of letting them pick the route, but really enjoyed the ride with Paul and Todd. Look forward to seeing you guys again, especially Paul, since he's pretty local for me. Maybe we can hook up and do some riding in the future. And then Thursday again, pool. Friday back, actually got up and got in a swim. Friday afternoon got in another run, and then that was it for the Hilton Head training week. We packed up in the rain Friday night and then left out super early Saturday morning so we could book it to the house. Wasn't really sure how that was going to feel after traveling, if I was going to be up for doing anything yesterday. I had an hour 45-minute ride on the training plan, and actually got on the trainer last night and managed to knock that out. So overall, I think for the week, I was able to get in 30 miles running, about 114, 115 miles on the bike, 2 swims, so about 4,000 yards total on the swim, give or take, because I don't know exactly how big the resort pool was there, but I was guessing 22, 23 yards. So yeah, I mean, overall it was a good week for me. I did miss some weight training. I look forward to getting that back in this week, but it was good to have the break from that too and just kind of push the others. Ultimately, again, I'm in the base phase, so you know, the 11 hours that I trained this week, it's not that big of a volume for a full Ironman distance, but it's what I've got. You know, working full time, having 2 small children, trying to hang out with my wife still. You know, the 10-hour mark is kind of my goal per week, and then if I can get a little extra of that, if I have a week a little under that, that's going to be all right. It's the consistency of hitting those over each week that I am looking forward to and hoping that will give me a successful finish. And that's the ultimate goal, is to finish. I don't have, you know, when I took the months off earlier this year, I had to get rid of any time goals and any big lofty PR that I was going to do, and ultimately just say, hey, you know, let's put in some hard work over the next few months. Let's build some volume slowly so that I can still sleep, that I won't get injured, and then ultimately just go out there and have as much fun as you can during an Ironman, and get to the finish and just be proud of the accomplishment of finishing Ironman number 2. And that's where I'm at. You know, over the next few weeks, I've got to build the volume on the weekends. Weekdays are what they are. I get about an hour, hour and a half a day, Monday through Friday, that I can train, and then I've got Saturday and Sunday to get the long runs and ride in. And so between the two of those, I'm really aiming 10 hours base up to 14 hours a week, depending on how long the weekends are. But yeah, that's what it looks like to be a triathlete training for Ironman while you go on vacation. And you know, it's all about balance, and I think I accomplished it pretty well. So far this week, you know, every week is a challenge. Every day is a new struggle to get in both the family and the work and the training. And honestly, once it becomes routine and it becomes kind of normal and everyone knows that this is what you're going to do, and you know, you're going to be, or you know, my goal is to be successful in my family and be successful at work, and then also be successful in my training. And when I have all 3 of those things clicking together, I'm a better person, and I am just able to really shine in all of the areas that I do. So yeah, stay tuned. You know, there should be more content coming. I'm really think that I've got a good point where I'm excited to come back and make some videos again. If you do me a favor, click like on the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the future comings. I don't know how routine they'll be coming out, but there's going to be some videos coming out, and I think there'll be some good information, especially if you're interested in, you know, beginning your own journey, beginning your journey of fitness and balance, and finding new ways to get healthier and just really enjoy life as we go through this process together. So thanks again, guys. Hope you have a good week. Really enjoyed my week of vacation with family, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Stay healthy, stay fit,